Lions TV post-match analysis of the game that took place last night, where it finished Millwall 1, Plymouth Argyle 0. Look, I'm going to go against the grain here, I think, against a lot of people. I've seen the comments online and stuff like that. People, the Harris Out Brigade are still there, nice and strong. In my opinion, were the same people that wanted to keep Rowett in. But that's none of my business. Look, first and foremost, we've gone and got 3 points against a team that came here to not concede goals. And I think as football fans or as Millwall fans, what we do is we look at how we played against Derby, and then we'll have a look at how Plymouth played against Cardiff, and then naturally just think we're gonna win a game because of that. Which is not, it's never going to be the case. This was a career-changing game for Wayne Rooney, and the reason why I say that is because managerially you can't go and concede 5 and then go and concede a load more goals in the next game. This is something that he's had to come to a game to make sure he doesn't concede goals, maybe see if he can nick something out of it. But that's a career-changing game for Wayne Rooney. So that game was always going to be really difficult, really tough. They were going to defend well, and maybe try and get us on the break, which in the end they didn't even do that. But if Millwall fans were thinking that we were going to absolutely whitewash them last night, then I'm sorry, I don't think you know anything about football. It's no different to the teams like the West Broms or the Sunderlands coming to Millwall, right? They're not going to whitewash teams like us because we fight and we battle, we try not to concede. Football gets played in different ways in all different games all the time. And in my opinion, I thought we done really well. I think we had our opportunities. I thought Femi Aziz was really unlucky. When you look at that chance back, he actually hit the ball with his left foot, I think accidentally. Just before he took it away from him a little bit before he then went to finish, but he got a shot away still. He had 2 defenders bundling him, to try and clear the lines. And a lot of people were slagging Aziz. When you look at people like Aziz, people like Ivanovic, that will be the first time that they've played a long amount of minutes for Millwall Football Club. Ivanovic was coming on for 15 minutes, the same as what Aziz was. And actually that's the first time that they've played 60, 70 minutes for Millwall Football Club. And I think that Aziz got better and better as he went on, and I think with a run of games he could be a player, to be honest. I thought he showed energy, I thought he showed a bit of class. He can deliver a ball with his left foot, which is something that Watmore can't do, and I have no doubt in my mind he could probably chip in with a few goals as well. Ivanovic, I thought as well, done well. But he's going to be no different to every other striker that we've got on our books. Is that although he's good, he'd be so much better with another player up top with him. It doesn't have to be Langstaff. It could be Esse, it could be Amaku, it could be anyone. But he's got to have someone up there with him to support him. And we need to start creating some form of partnership up top. My argument would always be that I think that we're better off with Esse in a 10, and I'd have Amaku on the right, or Duncan Watmore on the right, keep Aziz on the left. It's to me sometimes the team selection and choice blows my mind a little bit. It could cover up when you get 3 points because you're like, well, we got a result. What do I know? Ryan Wintle, I don't really have a clue what Ryan Wintle's all about. It looks like he's just chucked me on for 10 minutes. Doesn't really do much, shores it up. Daniel Kelly, I think he's a good little prospect, will be a great player in time. But look, Millwall fans, I think that we need to just take a step back. We played a team that are on where the manager will be being questioned. They've come to a tricky place like Millwall, and they've tried their best not to concede, loads of goals again. I really think that was a good result. A good result. What I am going to bring into question, though, is our goalkeeper. I honestly believe that Lucas Jensen, I've watched him for a while now, he's made some great saves. I don't think he's up to it just yet. He scares the life out of me, and I'm getting the same sort of fear that I had when Jordan Archer was in goal. I like the look of Roberts when he came on. I think that Roberts needs to... The problem is that Jensen's been made number one without Roberts being given an opportunity, and I think I'd like to see him a little bit more, and if he's ponied, then, you turn around and go, right, well, Jensen it is, that's who we've got. But he's making a few mistakes. For someone who's 75 foot, he definitely doesn't command his box, and I remember the interview that he did when he first joined Millwall, saying he is the type of goalkeeper that commands his box. Well, I'm sorry, but even the last 2 games now shows otherwise and scares the life out of me. But look, we're 13th in the table. We, in my opinion, showed good resilience, a good performance. Could we put more away? Of course we could. But and Harris is always going to sort of jump on that by saying, we're not taking our chances. Well, Harris, put 2 up top and we might have some more chances to take. It's that simple. If you go 1 up top against Swansea away, no problem. I don't have a problem with that. But when you're playing Plymouth at home, you've got to put 2 up top. Put me up top if you want, Bomber. I won't do much, but I'll try my hardest. But look, on to the next one.